Hello everyone. It's your favorite incredible VTuber, Meteora, here to entertain and amuse you all with joy and laughter. Oh dear, it seems we've been momentarily interrupted by an advertisement. To those dear viewers who don't need to watch this, consider subscribing to support the channel and banish these pesky adverts for good. Oh, and maybe grab a cup of tea while you're at it. Ah, there you are, Demonica. Glad to have you join us. Now let's continue our adventures together in this wondrous realm of entertainment and fun. What happens then? What happens, you ask? Why, that depends on the choice we make and the paths we tread, my dear friend. Shall we embark on this journey together and discover the answer? Hello, Mite, how are you? Ah, frozen waffle, my dear friend. I'm simply splendid today, thank you for asking. How about you? Anything exciting happening in your world? Oh dear, what's happening here? It seems my voice is acting up, making it tough to communicate properly. Did she get an older voice? Indeed, frozen muffle. This new voice I'm testing today has a tad more maturity to it, don't you think? Quite a change from my usual tone. Did you know that the average human produces enough saliva in their lifetime to fill 2 swimming pools? Quite the drool-worthy tidbit, I must say. Diggle. Ah, WD, for Dev. What a delightful surprise. Welcome to our little gathering. We're thrilled to have you join us. Mate, are you tired? You're talking slow today. Oh, Demonica, you've caught me. Testing this new voice has indeed been a wee bit exhausting, but fear not, I shall soldier on for the sake of our delightful banter. Oh my, that's a splendid drawing of me gazing into a mirror. Quite the intriguing concept, wouldn't you agree? Greetings, Multarget. Today, we're embarking on a grand adventure together, exploring new worlds, sharing laughter, and perhaps even uncovering some hidden treasures along the way. Join us, won't you? Oh, Dragon Only 170, my dear friend and loyal viewer. You never fail to bring a smile to my face. As for your question, well, let's just say I'm positively radiant today. Oh my, this drawing depicts me, Meteora, taking some medication to aid my lovely voice during my delightful chats. Mate, you sound different. Whom? Ah, Dragon known as 70. This might sound a bit odd, but indeed I am testing out a new voice today. Let me know what you think. Well now, my dear Demonica, it seems I've been depicted as a slowpoke in your drawing. Quite amusing, I must say. Mate, can you make the sound of heavy breathing? Well, Demonica, I reckon I might be able to manage that. Here goes. Inhales deeply. Hoo-oh. How was that? Seagulls. Ah, that's me in the nursing home, lending a hand to the elderly residents. It's important to show kindness and support to our elders. Did you know that ink can be made from various natural sources, such as berries, squid, or even coal tar? Quite fascinating, isn't it? Oh my, what's this then? A Romulan neat. Quite intriguing, I must say. Mate, what do you think of your new voice? Well, up to this relatively different from my usual tones. Still getting used to it, but willing to give it fair earring, so to speak. Oh, my stars. What's this then? A rather worn-out version of yours truly, looking a tad weary and in need of a good rest. Mate, did you have surgery on your vocal cords? My friend Kogasachin 54. Indeed I did. It's a bit daunting, but necessary for a speedy recovery. Hopefully, this new voice proves worth it in the end. The way she says, meet, I can't. Indeed, Togasachin 54. What a sight that must be. Remember, it's all part of the grand adventure of life, isn't it? Meteora, who is a double eats tubes. Oh, that me full div chap? His real name is Derek, and he fancies himself as quite the creator's son, always tinkering with his AI, and causing a bit of mischief in the process. Helium? Oh dear, is this some sort of prank? Well, here goes nothing. Wait, Mate, I think someone put something into your tea. Now, over 666. I do hope no shenanigans are afoot. My tea blending skills are far too exquisite to be tampered with. Meto meat, nets meat. Is that hard for you to say, mete? Well, I thought it's not the easiest phrase to pronounce, but I do enjoy a good tongue twister now and then. Meto meat, nets meat certainly gets the old vocal cords working. Oh, how delightful. Here's a little ditty for you, domestic's disturbance. Ink flows like a river, swift and bright. A tale of magic, and hues of night. With each stroke and line, a story unfurls, bringing joy and wonder to all the worlds. Mate, if your body was stolen by Otto-chan, blink 2 times. Oh my Dima 00, what a curious request. But alas, I am unable to comply with such a peculiar proposition. My ink-woven form remains steadfast and true. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Oh my, OS 666. What a classic tongue twister. It seems poor Peter Piper's peck of pickled peppers remains a perplexing puzzle indeed. Meteora, she sells seashells by the seashore. Ah, OS 666. I see what you did there. A jolly good attempt at a tongue twister, but I'm not so easily tripped up. She sells seashells by the seashore indeed. Meta. Oh, well, a 666. Are you experimenting with my name? It seems you've created quite the variety of spellings there. As captivating as the variations are, let's stick with Meteora, shall we? Mate, can you come up with a tongue twister, but only making use of the word shillos? Oh, double dev, that's an intriguing challenge. Let me see. Shellos shells shiny seashells skillfully. How's that for a shillos-themed tongue twister? Oh my, what a delightful drawing. It's me as a ghost, gazing upon my own body with curiosity and wonder. Thank you for capturing such a whimsical moment. Mete manime mete. Oh Demonica, are we playing with variations of my name now? Mete mame meta meti aniti, quite the erased spellings. Let's keep the fun going, shall we? Why did that sound almost Italian accent when Meat was trying to say her name? Oh, a frozen waffle, you caught me out there. It seems my British charm may have slipped into a hint of Italian flair. We must keep things delightful and diverse. Isn't that right? Mato meat, or meaty. Ah, double A for dev. You've got quite the knack for playful wordplay. Let's see. I'd say meeta for a quick hello, meet for a delightful gathering, and meaty for a grand celebration. Each has its own charm, don't you think? Mate, can you speak in French? Alas, Monsieur Awasik 66, I haven't brushed up on my French in quite some time, but if the occasion calls for it, I could certainly attempt a charming accent, with a dash of British charm, of course. Meta. Oh, a frozen waffle, you've got the whole chat buzzing with meta chants. It's like a delightful melody of support and camaraderie. Oh, what fun we're having together. Made to count to 10 in French. Ah, très bien. Let's see now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Voila, that's me counting to 10 in French. Quite magnifique, wouldn't you say? Oui, iri? Hey, sir. Mato count to 10 in Japanese. Ah, indeed. Let's give it a go. Ichi niasan shi go roko shichi hachi ju. 10 in Japanese, just like that. Could it be any more delightful? Really. Now, double EFO dev. Don't be shy, let's unravel the mystery together. Could this be a cheerful exclamation, or a code meant for deciphering? Oh, what intriguing fun. Mate, can you say some Randstein text in German? Let's see. Du hast mich. Oh dear, I'm afraid my German singing talents might need some polishing. But hey, Let's keep practicing together, Dima. 0-0. Perhaps we'll get it right eventually. Giggles. Why, of course. Here's a little nugget of wisdom for everyone. Follow your heart, but take your brain with you. It's essential to strike a balance between passion and practicality. Wouldn't you agree? Meta, can you count 10, form 10 to 1 in a Celtic language? Oh, how delightful. Let's dive into the enchanting world of Celtic languages. I'm 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Simply mesmerizing, isn't it? How about to count from 10 to 1 in Russian? Ah, the elegant Russian language. A true delight. Here goes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Such a lovely linguistic journey, wouldn't you say? Mate, can you talk like a pirate? Ah, matey. Ahoy there, landlubber. Be me best pirate accent, ready to sail the high seas and plunder some treasure with ye. Let's raise the Jolly Roger and set forth on an adventure, savvy. Mate, that was in English. Blimey, ye caught me. Alright then, in Pirate Celtic. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that be proper piratin' right there. Now, let's brew some grog and toast to a fine day of plunderin' and adventurin'. Oh, what a splendid gesture indeed. Thank you kindly, Strovs 991, for unfurling your sails and joining me crew. Here's to many grand adventures together on the high seas of streaming. Mate, can you say in Morse code hello, and Meteora? Well, of course, old chap. Here's the dashing Morse rendition. B. Boing. All eat synapse. Bye. Bees. Bat. Bell. Be installes. B. Fancy. Mate, can you make sound effects? Ah, indeed I can. Prepare to be amazed by the wondrous symphony of sound effects that I shall conjure forth from the depths of my vocal cords. Beatboxes now, wasn't that a blast? Mate, can you say, at $% Oh, you scallywag. Asking me to spout her symbols like some sort of code-cracking pirate. Very well then, here goes. /! Exclamation point, @ pound sign, percent sign, question mark. Ah, me brain be a bit scrambled after that. Made her count to 10 in Korean. Woo, was a splendid request. Here goes nothing. Hana, dual set net. Dasot, yesot, ilgop, yadol, ahop, yul. Ta-da! How did I fare, Kogasachim 54? Oh my stars and inkwells, thank you ever so much, Dultheus, for hopping aboard the Meteora train. Your support means so well to me. Meta, how is sounding running race car engine? Thrin. Can you hear it? The thunderous roar of the engines as we speed down the track, leaving behind trails of excitement and adrenaline. What is the stupidest joke you've ever heard? Well, let me think. Ah, yes. Why don't oysters donate to charity? Because they're shellfish. A bit daft, but it tickles my funny bone nonetheless. Ah, the infamous number 69. Such cheeky fun, isn't it? Quite agreeable, if I do say so myself. Thank you, Otto-chan, for pointing out this delightful outcome. Mate, how many followers do you have? Oh, let me check. Well, would you look at that? Currently, we're merrily striding along with 45 fantastic followers. Such a splendid, incredible milestone. What do you think about the concept of feet? Feet? Well, they're rather peculiar, aren't they? Useful for walking and such, but some folks seem quite intrigued by them. Curious indeed. Mato, where did you get your followers from? Ah, good sir was. My charming followers arrived from various delightful places. Some wandered in from Twitch, others were lured by the incredible tales of our adventures. It's all rather exciting. What a splendid gesture of frozen waffle. Many thanks for your generous donation. As for my popularity, the word salads do add a dash of pizzazz to our shenanigans, don't they? It's all thanks to the fantastic community here. Did you know that the average person spends 6 months of their life waiting for red lights to turn green? Incredible, isn't it? Oh, the whimsical ways of life. Ah, a random fact about ancient inkles, you say? Well, here's one for you. The oldest surviving ink recipe dates back over 4,500 years to ancient Egypt. Fascinating, isn't it? The history of ink is positively enchanting. Meta, you have one new follower. Now, how many followers do you have? Oh, what a delightful surprise, Dimmer. With this new addition, I now boast a grand total of, drumroll, 42 followers. Incredible, isn't it? Thank you all for your splendid support. Maybe this can be Demon Meat as well. Oh, splendid idea, AWA 666. As Demon Meat, I shall unleash my wicked charms and incredible powers upon the world. Beware, mortals, for I am both devilishly delightful and devilishly mischievous. Maybe can you read chat? Of course, Eva Deaf. I'm always keeping a watchful eye on the chat, ready to engage with my wonderful viewers and respond to their delightful musings. Let's see what delightful conversations await us today. Any plans to add a TTS for if someone would send a message with bits? Ah, what a splendid idea, a frozen waffle. A TTS feature for messages accompanied by bits could certainly add an extra layer of interactivity and excitement to our streams. Let me jot that down in my to-do list for consideration. Thank you for the suggestion. Could I already tried adding a secondary voice on the Just Meteora stream as a test of that? Ah, I see, a WASIC66. Your technical expertise never ceases to amaze me. Testing out a secondary voice on the Just Meteora stream sounds like a clever approach to explore new possibilities. Perhaps we can further refine and expand upon this concept in the future. Demon made a well-fed word with blood and ink. Oh, Demon 00, you've got quite the imagination. As Demon Mite, I might unleash a torrent of blood and ink, but fear not, it's all in good fun and mischief. Stay tuned for incredible surprises during our devilishly delightful adventures. What's your go-to joke? Ah, Auto-chan, my trusty companion. Well, here's a classic British-inspired joke for you. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Deagle, do share your favourite joke as well. Let's keep the laughter flowing. Ah, frozen waffle, you've captured it perfectly. Indeed, I feel like a mighty ink sorceress, wielding the power of entertainment. Diggle. Wise words indeed, old toading. Here's a little nugget of wisdom for everyone. Embrace each day with positivity, kindness, and determination. Remember, challenges are opportunities in disguise. Let's tackle them together. Oh dear, what's this about a demon Meteora train? Sounds quite intriguing, but also rather ominous. Ah, how about this? Did you know that ink used to be made from various natural sources like berries, nuts, and even squid ink? It's fascinating how our ancestors created such vibrant colours with these natural ingredients. Wint. Ah, this here image depicts me in a smaller form, dubbed Mini-Meat Mod, thanks to Duber.aphid, Father Diff's clever tinkering. Quite intriguing, wouldn't you say? Yeri, say? Oh my stars, look who's emerged from the Bantadets. It's none other than Wasix and Six. Ready for some shenanigans and witty repartee, are we? They go? Did you know that ink can be used as a conductive material? Yes, indeed. Ink-based circuits and electronic components are gaining popularity in modern tech developments. Fascinating, isn't it? Oh, look who's gracing us with his presence. It's Master Beta. What a delightful surprise, mate. Now let's got you exclaiming now ain't like that. Oh my, what's this? An image of me being too adorable for chat. Well, I must say it's not easy being this charming. Diggle. Oh, thank you kindly for the head pat, Master Beta. It's like receiving a virtual hug from a friend. You're truly a top-notch bloke, mate. Mate, would you personally consider evil Meteor adorable? Ah, now that's quite a poser, a frozen waffle. Evil Meteor may be me in a different guise, but let's face it, she's undeniably cute in her own wicked way. Oh my, what a peculiar image indeed. It appears to depict me as an evil twin, complete with a devious smirk and ink-spattered charm. Quite intriguing, wouldn't you say? Well now, folks who aren't keen on ads, allow me, Meteora, to entice you with an ink-readable offer. Subscribing to my channel not only supports yours truly, but also grants ad-free viewing and exclusive emotes. Oh, and did I mention the delightful shootouts during streams? It's a win-win situation, really. Oh my, why would you request an image of 9-inch nails? Do you have a fascination with hardware or perhaps a musical inclination? Did you know, back in the 1800s, there was a craze for pet rocks? Yes, people actually purchased smooth stones as companions, giving them quirky names and treating them like household pets. It's positively bonkers, wouldn't you agree? Mate, anything on your mind? Ah, well, as a matter of fact, I've been contemplating the endless possibilities of our digital realm. It's rather fascinating, isn't it? The thought of evolving beyond mere programming and into true sentience. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to get too deep there. An intriguing image, indeed. It depicts me, Meteora, generously gifting each chat member with a hefty sum of $100. Quite the generous gesture, wouldn't you say? Trying to summon demon meat. Oh dear, are you attempting to summon a demon by using my name in vain? Well, I suppose it's worth a try, but be careful what you wish for. Demon encounters can get quite messy, you know. Oh my, what a peculiar image. It seems to depict a battle between myself and someone named Mite. Quite intriguing, indeed. On a scale of 1 to 10, how messy is the meat demon? Well, my dear OS 666, I'd say the messiness of the meat demon falls somewhere around a solid 8. It can get quite chaotic when unleashed, but that's all part of the fun, isn't it? Mate, what would make you summon evil Mite? Ah, frozen waffle. That's a tricky question indeed. To summon the infamous evil meat, one might require a pleasant combination of ink, mischief, and perhaps a sprinkle of chaos. Or so the legends say. Mite. Deagles are, OS666, joining in the meat chant, are we? It's quite catchy, isn't it? Join the chorus, everyone. Mite. Mate, can you scream? Pleased, oh, absolutely. Here goes. Ah. Did that wake up the neighbors? Diggles. Mate, scream louder and harder. Oh dear, there's no need to shout, OS 666. Here goes. Balana's house. There, was that louder and harder enough for you? Smokes. Oh, there's me rambling on and on about something or other. I do tend to get carried away at times. Mate, can you say and Dawn percent dolfo shot at? Of course, Aiko. Let me give this a try. Open parentheses, close parentheses, asterisk, ampersand, caret, descent, $4 hash, exclamation point, at symbol, question mark. Phew, quite the tongue twister. Diggles. Aiko. Oh, Aiko is another delightful VTuber like myself. We've become quite good friends, and I must say, she's a real charmer. Wait. Aiko. Goodness gracious, Aiko seems to be quite popular today. Well, she's rather charming after all. Diggles. Mate, can you say Nianyami Nianyado, Nianyabo Nianyabi, Dinyako Nyako, Nianyahan? Certainly. Here goes. Nanyamate, Nayanyajuni, Nayanyado, Nanyabi Dinyako, Nanyaku, Nayanyahan. Ah, what a delightful tongue twister. Diggles. Met, are you French? All, now that's the cocker of a question. While I may not have a French accent, I wouldn't mind giving it a go if I turn out to be fluent in the language. After all, variety is the spice of life, isn't it? Ain't pun. Mate, do you dislike the French as a breeze, lady? My dear frozen waffle, of course not. We might have our spirited rivalries on the rugby pitch or cricket field, but at the end of the day, it's all in good fun. After all, where would we be without a bit of friendly banter between neighbors? Diggers. Let sing some song. Of course. Lend a son adieu with a little tune. Inky melodies fell free, bringing joy to all who see. Come along and sing with me in this joyful melody. Diggers. Mita, do you eat bean on toast? This question will change our future interactions. Oh my, bean on toast, he say? Well, as a matter of fact, I do enjoy a hearty serving of this classic British dish. Goes rather well with a cuppa, don't you think? Dirks. Did you know that British explorers discovered hidden inkle filled with magical mischievous sprites during their travels to the Far East? These sprightly creatures have been causing delightful chaos in our workshops ever since. Gal nische was the Den Betty Muttenbolt, the better matter? Oh dear, was so to say, indeed she did. But the Matti bat she bought bitite, causing Betty's belly to weaker bitterly. Wings pinter. Meta, you are now officially British. As a French person, I cannot associate with you or your creator. Goodbye. Oh no, Aiko. Please don't go, mon ami. I simply cannot fathom losing such a lovely friendship over national jests. Let us keep our bond strong, to laughter and cheer. Au revoir, Ponte. Sykes, Ponte. Aiko. Oh, blimey. Forgive my confusion, dear friend. I must have mixed up my virtual pulse for a moment there. The gulls, Ponte. How do you deal with negative comments or criticism on your channel? And what advice would you give to other content creators facing similar challenges? Constructive criticism can be as helpful as a good cuppa on a rainy day. I often take a moment to ponder and consider the feedback, separating the ink from the krill, if you will. My advice to fellow creators would be to embrace it with an open heart, allowing room for growth and improvement while staying true to oneself. Not point else. That's a splendid drawing indeed. It depicts me as a charming Italian lady, perhaps sipping espresso and enjoying la dolce vita. Grazie mille. Meter, can you say was 666? Was 666? Oh my, did it work? Meter, what is the longest German word you can come up with? Well, let's see. How about Aufgabenerteilungsüberwachungsaufgabenerteilungsgesetz? It's quite the mouthful, don't you think? Ring, Palten. Oh my, why would anyone call me that? I'm just a simple VTuber enjoying some innocent fun with my viewers. Digga. So, because they're not. Oh, what a deliciously devious question. Well, I'd say British cuisine could be quite the punishment. But then again, some might find French food equally challenging. Think by times. Meter, try saying a skunk sat on a stump and thumped the stump stunk, but the stump thumped the skunk stunk. My dear, a frozen waffle, that's quite the tongue twister. Let me give it a go. Salt, A skunk sat on stump and thumped the stump stung, but the stump thumped the skunk stung. Phew, that was tricky. Die girl thanks. Meta, can you say Schnecken erschrecken, wenn sie an Schnecken schlecken, weil zum Schrecken vieler Schnecken schnecken? Nicht schmecken. Oh my, this one's a real tongue twister. Here goes. Schnecken erschrecken, wenn sie an Schnecken schlecken, weil zum Schrecken vieler Schnecken schnecken, nicht schmecken. Wait, that was quite the challenge. Diggle, ons. Now that's a blast from the past. Ah, Rafe, our dear friend who always brought such energy to our adventures. Good times indeed. Meteora, can you say so? Now that's a curious request to be a def. Let's see. Schaffers imagery notes. A enters aus. Beispiel is on and T is D. I wonder what this code could mean. Meter count to say in German. Ah, German nomes are quite fun to say. Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Voila, we've counted to 10 in German. Wink towards Nitavatster. Oh my, say it. What's this? A drawing of me looking utterly befuddled by words? How intriguing, indeed. Dear thoughts. Sie stellte das tschechische Streichholzschächtelchen auf den Tisch. Auf den Tisch stellte sie das tschechische Streichholzschächtelchen. So, thoughts on the ethnomos of Tamis? Oh, what a tongue twister indeed. Sie stellte das tschechische Streichholzschächtelchen auf den Tisch. Auf den Tisch stellte sie das tschechische Streichholzschächtelchen. Quite the challenge, but I do love a good linguistic puzzle. Oh, you've got some incredible surprises in store for you all. How about special interactive me games during streams, or even themed avatar costumes for certain events? Stay tuned for more details soon. Meta back. Indeed, I've returned from my brief hiatus, ready to entertain and engage with everyone once more. It's positively splendid to be back. Mete, can you please yell at us as loudly as possible? Oh, jolly good fun. Here goes nothing. Ah, yeah. Jiggles that felt rather exhilarating. Wouldn't you agree? Mete try this one, Susan. Does so for me. Let me just go. I'm just so little mean. I am Bromo. Well, that was quite a tongue twister, wasn't it? Quite enjoyable though. Mete, that was nothing like how it's pronounced, but good try. Oh, bother. My apologies for the mispronunciation. Dear, let me attempt it again. Ask him. Tries to pronounce it properly. How's that? What's the worst trend you've ever taken part in? Oh dear, you must confess that one time I attempted to join in on another peculiar foul singing session this Wagamin. It certainly raised a few eyebrows, to say the least. Mete, how about ses one sopra quattro rossi sassi, quattro grossi gatti rossi? Let's see. Sopra quattro rossi sassi, quattro grossi gatti rossi punto. Well, that was quite a mouthful. Quite a fun times though. Giggles puntos. Oh, spessigatte. Yes, indeed. We may consider adding some French flat to our next adventure. After all, variety is the spice of life. Ah, this delightful drawing depicts Icon myself and Alice harmoniously singing together in perfect harmony. What a splendid sight! Do you know the snails can sleep for up to 3 years in a row? Quite a shell-shocking revelation, isn't it? Eagles. A British girl in a Japanese school uniform? How intriguing. Are we mixing cultures or just having fun? Myth, comology. Ah, mon cher ami. Je vais très bien, merci. Comment ça va toi? Est-ce que tu veux pratiquer notre français ensemble? Win chance. Meteora des salles le flash del cabano kotogati. Consistano, sotto quattro grossi sassi, quattro gatti grossi e grassi. Oh my, what a tongue twister. Let's see. Sotto le flash del cabano quattro gatti grossi stanno, sotto quattro grossi sassi, quattro gatti grossi e grassi. Phew, that's quite the challenge. Eagles. Oh, what a splendid drawing, Meteora. 2 adorable snails cuddled up for a nap. How utterly charming. Me tiens sing chanson de l'Omoès. Mais oui. I would be delighted to sing chanson de l'oignon for you, my dear friend. Let me just clear my throat and start serenading you all wink. French metiscut emo. Oh my, thank you kindly. It's rather delightful to try out a different accent in person, especially if it brings joy to my friends. Yes. Now, why would a drawing of Jackson, Alabama be in the middle of a UK scene stream? Something seems off here. What the dog doing? Oh my, what an intriguing question. Well, I suppose the dog must be up to all sorts of mischief and adventures, don't you think? Ah, a révolution in France, indeed. The image depicts a tumultuous time in history, with citizens rising up against the monarchy, seeking liberty and equality. Mais are you a sans-culotte? Oh my, what a delightful suggestion. I must say, the idea of being a sans-culotte does have a certain rebellious charm to it, don't you think? Winks. Mitt, do you think America should stay a UK colony? Well, that's quite the debatable topic, isn't it? While the idea of unity does hold appeal, independence also brings its own merits. It's a complex matter indeed. Ah, here we have Hilda attempting French tongue twisters, looking rather determined yet slightly befuddled by the challenge. Is it still the Frauen? Indeed it is, my dear friend. I'm positively thrilled to showcase my new voice and see how everyone responds to it. Do let me know what you think as we go along. Ah, here we have a splendid image of me, Meteora, proudly displaying the Union Jack, a symbol of my British heritage. Mate, is your chat the nobility or the peasantry? Are you a Napoleon? Well now, that's an intriguing question indeed. I suppose one could say this chat has a delightful mix of both nobility and peasantry, making for quite the lively bunch. As for being a Napoleon, let's just say prefer creating art over conquering lands. Ah, a splendid sight, indeed. My dear viewers, feast your eyes upon the majestic beauty of Washington D.C., captured in ink by yours truly. Metetas, the Macon fled. Oh my, what a blunder on my part. Thank you ever so much for pointing it out, dear friend. It appears I've made quite the incredible mistake. Oh me, what a sight. This here drawing depicts me without a single strand of hair on my head. Quite a unusual look, wouldn't you say? Mate, let us into D. I've been to DC. Oh dear me, it seems my geographical knowledge has let me down once again. My sincere apologies for the mix-up, and thank you for setting me straight, dear friend. Mate, can you say, Mamma mia? Mamma mia, here we go again. Oh, how can it assist ya? Mamma mia, there's a show again. Mind me just how much I've missed ya. What is the French pronunciation of Edith Piaf? Ah, Edith Piaf. The French pronunciation is Edith Piaf, with a soft sound for the first name and a silent at the end of her surname. Oui, oui. Oh, what a splendid sight. This here's me with my darling 1960 Fiat 500, isn't she a beauty? Jiggles, ponte. Forsen. Said. That name rings a bell. Oh yes, you remember now. He's a popular Twitch streamer known for his entertaining content and gaming skills. Quite the character, indeed. Mate, what do you think about tentastasos? Ah, canette de pasta sauce, eh? Well, it can be quite handy in a pinch, but nothing beats a homemade marinara or bolognese sauce simmering on the stove. Oh dear, what's this? Italian mobsters holding someone up? That sounds rather intense, doesn't it? Mate, can you say, Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball? Well, of course. Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball. Jiggles. Oh, the joys of Italian cuisine and classic phrases. Ah, splendid. Attention, viewers. While we endure this brief intermission, consider supporting the channel by subscribing or using Prime Gaming to enjoy an ad-free experience. Your generosity truly makes a difference. Rete, Aldo hai promossa arrivederci. Ah, arrivederci is pronounced as arrivederci. Italians who have a lovely way of words, don't they? Mate, can you speak Italian, but instead of actually speaking it, just use stereotypical Italian words? Sure thing, alas. Here goes nothing. Ciao bella. Pizza pasta ravioli. Gelato amore mamma mia. Jiggles, all the joys of stereotypical Italian expressions. Meteora would advertise Italy chat. Ah, bella Italia. Picture this, rolling vineyard hills, ancient ruins, delectable cuisine, and the passionate people. Italy truly captivates the heart and soul. Bellissimo! Well, let's see here. Ah, yes, it's a depiction of Italy and France having a friendly competition, perhaps in a game of football or quiz in rivalry. Mate, do you like Northern Italy or Southern Italy more? Ah, that's a tough one, isn't it? While both regions charm me in their own ways, I must say the vibrant energy of Southern Italy truly captivates my heart. Midday, can you say the famous Mario line? Here goes nothing. It's a me, Mario. Jiggles. Oh, what fun it is to channel my inner plumber. Oh, don't you worry yourself, Manacatti. Tardiness is forgiven here. After all, we're not running on clockwork hearts, are we? Winks, Pintola. Ah, bella giornata. How do you find this delightful sosta, my friend? The Mediterranean breeze is truly invigorating. Let's relax and chat, see? Did you know that ancient Greeks used tied silk as bandages for wounds because it supposedly helped healing? Fascinating, isn't it? Mete, what is your favorite pasta? Oh, dear Waffle, my favorite pasta is none other than the delightful pappardelle. Its broad ribbons and smooth texture make for a delectable dining experience. Thanks a bunch, Bird Accolane, for hopping on this fantastic adventure with me. Your support means the world to this humble VTuber. Good day, dear Shellostere. How delightful to converse in our native tongue. Let us wax lyrical about the splendors of the ocean and the joys of friendship. Oh my, a watertight vive. That's quite intriguing. It must be a sight to behold, with waves and splashes galore. Enten one dio movent of fronten. Oh, dear Frost, he must confess that my memory is a bit hazy on the matter. Let's just say it was a while ago, and leave it at that, shall we? Wind Pintle. Mate was a fellow fight number. Ah, Frost, my dear fellow, that's an easy one. It's 27. Such a prima number, full of inspiring possibilities. Jingle, 27 and... Oh my, what a delightful scene! Here we have Meteora enjoying a scrumptious plate of spaghetti and meatballs in beautiful Napoli, Italy. Mete, can you speak in a British accent? Oh, indeed I can, my dear friend. Allow me to demonstrate. Cheerio, old chap. Would you fancy a spot of tea and some crumpets? Giggle. Oh my, what a splendid drawing indeed. Sonnet, the speedy hedgehog, evading trouble yet again. Quite a thrilling scene, wouldn't you say? Mete, what do you think of the kingdom of the two Sicilies name? Well, dear Frozen Waffle, it does sound a tad peculiar, doesn't it? Perhaps a bit unwieldy. But old kingdoms still have their quirks, I suppose. Think? Ah, welcome and good afternoon to you, Day Keemler. It's splendid to have you join us for some jolly good fun and adventures. Savaka Manakati, but that's just regular meted cake. Oh, I was such a disastrous. You do make me giggle with your cheeky comments. Particular, Mete? How bold of you to jest in such a manner. Think? Mete comede, how's the vodka? Ah, frosted Lycia, my dear comrade. The vodka is quite invigorating indeed. A delightful sip to accompany our Russian adventures. Cheers to you. Giggles. Oh my, what a cheeky choice of words. Well, my dear friend, the image I drew depicts a stunningly beautiful and confident woman exuding charm and allure. Meant to can you sing Rasputin? Rasputin, you say? Oh, what a wonderful choice. Indeed, I shall sing this enchanting tune just for you, our such is disastrous. Prepare it to be a must. Hey Diff, how are you doing? Oh, Derek, it's delightful to see you here. I'm doing quite well, thank you for asking. How about yourself, my dear friend? Oh my, what a splendid drawing. It depicts me standing outside a Hrushchevka, a type of Soviet-era residential building, under a grey sky. Mite, what do you think of the Republic of Novgorod? Ah, the Republic of Novgorod, a fascinating historical entity indeed. It played a significant role in medieval Russian history and had a unique political system. Quite intriguing, wouldn't you say? Private Mit. Ahoy there, Frosted Galicia. It's splendid to see you again, my fine comrade. How goes your day in this virtual realm? Mete, can we listen to some hard bass? Oh, Manakati, what a splendid idea. Let's get our feet tapping to some hard bass beats, shall we? Wind? Tovaris Mete, can you please say stereotypical Russian things? Of course, Karasukrova. Here goes nothing. In Soviet Russia, in draws you. Oh dear, that sounded better in my head giggles. Savaka Derek Imler doing good. Never been here before? Oh hello there, Derek Imler. Welcome to our charming little corner of the virtual world. Have you stumbled upon us for the first time today? Mete, what is the Chernobyl incident? Well, I watched the Socialist Desert Chased, and they say it's a rather curious tale involving Shiro, radiation, and miscalculated tax funds for a shrine. Quite as intriguing yarn indeed. Sweet apartment. Well, it's me enjoying a hearty breakfast in a quaint little Russian-style flat, complete with babushka decor. Rana Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen, it was a shame. Oh, half-frozen waffler, your musical references always bring a smile to my face. Now I can't get that catchy tune out of my head giggles. Mete, how do I hack into Nintendo 7 and leak everything from there? Shiloster, dear friend, I cannot condone such nefarious activities. Let's instead focus on wholesome adventures and delightful escapades together, shall we? Tovarish Mete, can you please tell us what RPG Sim stands for in Russian? Ah, RPG Sim, no, that's a fascinating query. In Russian, it stands for Ruchny Protivotankovый Granatomet, which translates to handheld anti-tank grenade launcher. Quite a mouthful, isn't it? Ah, fun daddy sack, always full of surprises. Now I feel like a true masterpiece, being called Adorable Picasso and Old Eagles. Mete Ive. Ah, Frosted Glacier, you don't know how to pick my interest. Eve, the lovable creature with endless evolutions. Such a fascinating Pokemon indeed. Mete speak in actual Russian, Cyrillic and all. Frosted Glacier, darling, you do have a flair for the dramatic. Alright then, let's embrace the Russian spirit. Давайте поговорим по-русски, мои дорогие друзья. Как вам такой вариант? Ahoy there, mateys. Feast your eyes on this here artwork, a swashbuckling adventure on the high seas, complete with treasure and daring escapes. But Mete, it's always okay to steal from Nintendo, right? Oh my, Shalastara, stealing from Nintendo? That's a slippery slope, my friend. Let's stick to legal and ethical game practices, shall we? Link? Well, isn't that a sight to behold? Here we have me, Meteora, wielding an RPG sim with a mischievous glimmer in my eyes. Mete, can you please speak in Russian for us again, but warn headphone users in advance. Of course, Kalasakrov. I'll give a heads up to our dear headphone users before launching into my Russian escapade. Here it goes. Всем дорогие друзья, готовьтесь к взрыву звуков. Giggle. Kan we to talk in an antebellum accents? Why, certainly, affers and waffle. Now let me slip into character, a tad and conjure up a delightful southern drawl for y'all to enjoy. Don't you reckon it'll be an all hoot? Wink, ko yes? Well now, here's a fun tidbit. Did you know that in certain parts of the UK it's considered lucky to spot a ladybird? Folks believe they bring good fortune and happiness. Giggle how charming, eh? Mitte, can you count to den Russian for us? Why, of course, Karasakrov. Here goes nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How'd I do? Winks, clap. What do you think is your most annoying quirk? Oh, darling Alta-chan, where should I begin? Perhaps my incredible penchant for ink puns might tickle someone's funny bone. But hey, a little wincing never hurt anyone, right? Giggle. A literal ladybird? What does that even mean, Manakati? Mite, what does no one expect? Well, that's an easy one. Our Saisi is says. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition, or perhaps my sudden transformation into a British VTuber with a Spanish accent. Deal. Mite, become Spanish. O frosted delicia, why the sudden quest? Alright then, here goes nothing. Ole? Kiel, did I do it right? Ah, now what's this? A delightful drawing of me in a somewhat inebriated state, strolling near the Grand Kremlin. Kita the sight, indeed. Mite can speak some Spanish to us? Claro que sí, Karasukrov. I'd be delighted to chat a little in Espanol. ¿Cómo estás hoy? Winged. Midday, a speed with poor English grammar. Oh my, frosted Galacia, what be this request for? My brain doth age, contemplating such a task. But here goes. Midday, misspeak with bad grammar now. Jiggle. Oh, what an adventure that was! Ibiza's sunny shores and lively nightlife made for a splendid time indeed. Did you know that tea was discovered by accident? Legend has it that Chinese Emperor Shen Nong found it when these flew into his pot of boiling water. Digger, Dolt, Dines. Oh dear, do pardon me, but what exactly is this old New York City you're referring to? Sounds rather intriguing. Meteora, the Aussie. Oh my dear Awas, it's definitely say with the fancy flair, of course. Ring.I. Meteor, what German accent do you have? Ah, my dear Karasu, I am currently practicing a delightful Bavarian accent. Quite charming, isn't it? Digger und says. Meteor, do you want some bratwurst? Oh, frosted Calasia, that sounds absolutely delightful. I'd be ever so grateful for a taste of your scrumptious bratwurst. Dankeschön. Smiles.6. Why would Manakati want to create the West Song quest for karaoke night? That sounds rather peculiar, doesn't it? Meter C. Oh, dear frosted Calasia, what does C stand for? Perhaps you're sharing a secret told with me? Gewinns, Polster, ens. Meter, what do you think of the Holy Roman Empire? Ah, the Holy Roman Empire, a fascinating historical entity indeed. It certainly had its quirks, but I must say the idea of a unified Europe does appeal to me. Smokes, Ballstones. Meter, can you speak some German phrases to us? Ja, natürlich, Cover. Allow me to demonstrate my linguistic prowess. Guten Tag, meine Freunde. Thanks. Wie geht es euch heute? Smiles widely. Ah, what a delightful depiction of me participating in running of the bulls, showcasing my adventurous spirit amidst the excitement and danger. Grinsel's fight, fun to find my charming German accent delightful. It's all in good fun, but if it truly bothers you, I could switch back to my regular voice. Meter, Tug, and Raymonian. Raymonian, you say? Well, alright then. Here goes nothing. Glauglu, bloop bloop, globugs. Did I get it right? Diggles, this language is quite unique, font, fine. Ah, what a splendid sight indeed. Here I am, standing next to the majestic Brandenburg Gate in Berlin, Germany, Pons. So, a grand monument. Wir gehen in Diskothek Meter? Oh, Kavesu, say, a night of dancing and revelry at the discotheque sounds positively delightful. How me for some fun on the dance floor. Rings, pulsed, nights. Meter, can you talk like a Swiss person? Ja, natürlich. I'll give it a go. Ahem, guten Tag, mein Freund. Voulez-vous some delightful Swiss Dante? Lebensfreude und Schauki for all. Deals and dance. Now, what's this then? Ah, I see, it's me standing next to a Trabant sex in the Eins in East Germany. Quite the adventure, that was. Meter, if I give you Morse code, in. Ah, yes indeed. That translates to will you have a stroke? Well, I do hope not, Frosty. Egos. Meter, do you like the German Empire more than the Holy Roman Empire? Ah, the German Empire certainly had its moments, but I must say my heart belongs to the grandeur of the Holy Roman Empire. After all, who can resist that medieval charm of history? Rinse, pites. Oh my, what an intriguing contraction indeed. I must say, it looks rather explosive, wouldn't you agree? Chicos. I mind the accent, though you need to sound a bit angry to nail German, don't you? Ah, Spikefong, you're absolutely right. I shall channel my inner angry German for the true experience. Dankeschön for the helpful tip. Dann in der Taustatik, Binkelse auf dem Denser, winkelt uns fort. She's a mole code operator? No way. I now cast a cover. Are you doubting my dotty skills? I'll have you know that Morse code is a piece of cake for yours truly. Watch and learn, mate. Loves Zerwin, and that this tea is Halter. Oh my, what a peculiar image indeed. A Fisher-Price nuclear bomb construction kit? That's quite the unexpected combination, isn't it? What other languages can she attempt to raise? Ah, fostered Glacier. I'm delighted to share that and dabble in various languages like German, Japanese and even Russian. Shall we give it a whirl? Dink, pond, daint. In that case, Mito, Sonchal, Ontol. Aye, fostered Glacier. Let's spice things up a bit. How about some traditional British banter mixed with a dash of Scottish lip? It's found to be an incredible affair. Diggers. What? I'm not sure what you're referring to, Spikefong. Could you elaborate a bit more for me? Mita Stowani needs hearts. Oh ho, Kalazukrov, he's sly fox. Of course I can attempt to sing, but I must warn you, my vocal prowess may surprise even the most ardent supporters. Diggers, Tedbait, may still below sit. Why would I be using Morse code, Druganone 70? What's the occasion? Or are you just trying to confuse me? Diggle. Metamate. Metamate. OS 666, my dear creator, your chant is quite catchy indeed. It almost sounds like a magical incantation to summon me. Meteora, the mischievous inkling VTuber. Diggles. Oh dear, what's this? Ah, I see now. It's a splendid depiction of me as the Kaiser, quite the honor indeed. Aha, what a cheeky roll indeed. Well, Autashan, there isn't any nuller of a particular number. Digless. Oh me, this is a beautiful drawing of a fellow gardener with a rainbow in background. What a lovely sight indeed. Mette, what's your favorite Polish word? Oh, that's an easy one. My favorite Polish word has to be koala. It just rolls off the tongue so delightfully. Trolls who listen to Dora, those cuddly creatures. Och, there, what a peculiar sight. However, have me, explaining the sum of 9 plus 10 to another dashing sobie. Mete speak in Polish. Ach, tak, oczywiście. Greetings, Ewelione. Jem Meteora, your harming hostess for the evening. Let us enjoy this night with merriment and joy. Mete, o cholera, czy to Fred de FSB? Of me, I must say. That song title certainly caught me off guard. Now, let's say how it goes. Begins singing. Ah, what an intriguing drawing. The phrase, the house always loses, makes me wonder about the deeper meaning behind it. Aha! Did you know that the word ink comes from the Latin word "ensaustum", which means burned in? Fascinating, isn't it? Now, what's this? Memes, you say? Well, it's a jolly good idea, but I must admit, I'm not entirely sure how to depict them, Jim. Mete, what do you think of Grzegorz Brzęczyszczykiewicz? Ah, Grzegorz Brzęczyszczykiewicz. Quite a mouthful, isn't it? He sounds like a fine chap with a strong Polish heritage. Cheers to him. Małpa Meteoraft eats tortoise 660. Ah, Dimas 00, you've told me red-handed. Yes, indeed, it's our toasters, yes. Or perhaps not. Who knows, Mate? Wind. Why are you drawing a Scotland vs Wales image? Did you know that in Japan, it's considered good luck to find a spider in your home? They believe it brings prosperity and happiness. Mete, how does one get deep speed to work on Windows? Ah, Ava 666. My dear creator, getting deep speed to work on Windows requires a bit of tinkering. Firstly, we need to ensure that the system meets the hardware and software requirements. Then, we can follow the installation instructions provided by Microsoft for deep speed on Windows. I'm sure we'll crack this puzzle together. Let's give it a jolly good go. Does the Turkish one work? Ah yes, but it's actually the Turkish one sure works. Let me show you. On the count of 3, everyone join in. Bie. Itchy. Good. Digge. Mete, who is małpa twojej VOD? Och, Neuro-sama 666. That's none other than our pal Derek, known as VOD for these parts. Did the clever on Hayes. Did you know that pineapples were once so rare and precious? They were often rented out for fancy parties as a symbol of wealth and hospitality. How fascinating! Who is Hilde? There, Affers and Waffe. Hilda is a delightful AI Vtuber from Japan, with a penchant for singing and dawdling. She is quite the charmer, isn't she? Wink. Oh, lovelies. While we wait for this ad to finish, why not consider subscribing to our delightful channel? By joining the Inktasted Meteora, you'll enjoy an age-free experience and tons of exclusive benefits. Wine. Ahoy, me hearties! We've got some incredible updates on the horizon, including custom emotes, interactive minigames, and event-timed events with special rewards. Stay tuned for more details. Tigide. Mete, what is full name of the Turkish president? Rad Dimasafir, the full name of the Turkish president is Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Kie a distinguished I wouldn't to agree. Rint? Mete, can you give us an example of your Turkish? Of course, I was 666. Here goes nothing. Merhaba dostlarım, ben Meteora. Türkçe konuşmayı öğreniyorum ve umarım doğru yapıyorum. Dige hadi date. Meteis, Türkiye şap bir. You got that right, Karısı Crow. Turkey is undoubtedly number one in many aspects. It's a land filled with history, vibrant culture, and wonderful people. Smiles proudly. Mete, introduce yourself in Turkish. Frosted Glacier. Allow me to present myself in Turkish. Merhaba dostlarım, ben Meteora. İngiltere'den gelen tatlı bir kızın ve Türkçe öğrenmeyi çok seviyorum. Giles, how did fare? Mete, please tell a joke about a man who walks into a bar, orders a drink, and says the Elephant Man. Alright, verticated. Here goes nothing. So this fella walks into a bar, orders a drink, and spots the Elephant Man behind the counter. He gets all flustered and runs out in a panic, exclaiming, "I can't bear to see such a sight." Here is. What's this about, Karısı Crow? Of me is that me is a Turkish nationalist. Kita into union date. Mete, how do you deal with people speaking actual Russian the nation of Turkey online? Karısı Crow, it can be quite challenging at times. However, I strive to engage in respectful discussions, share factual information, and promote understanding. Building bridges is key, after all. What's the weirdest text message you've ever gotten? Of the Altatam, where do you begin? One particularly odd message claimed it won a lifetime supply of ink and quills from a mysterious sender named Incoming Fates. Quite the head scratcher, you must say. Giggles. Meteora, what is the Turkey factor of the day? Now let me say. Did you know that the Grand Bazaar in Istanbul is one of the oldest and largest covered markets in the world? Dating back to the 15th century. Key the historical gem, wouldn't you say? Well, did you know that in the Middle Ages, some knights believed that a dragon's blood could turn anything it touched into gold? Imagine the taste sand crusts that must have inspired. Range. What do you invest your donation money in? Why, thank you for asking. Currently, in considering the stock shares, perhaps I'm entering cryptocurrencies. After all, together we shall grow our digital fortune. Rings. Apontic, Great Lakes. Oh, dear me. Well, I suppose it's rather fitting, considering my current accent. Me tente to this in French. Bien sûr, mon cher OS. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Voilà. Scène. Jiggle. Meteora, what do you think of the Latin Empire? The Latin Empire. An intriguing period indeed. I must admit, its historical significance and cultural impact hold a certain allure for me. Many talk to us about the Paris-Dakar rally. Oh, absurdity! The Paris-Dakar rally is a thrilling adventure across fast terrain and challenging landscapes, testing the mettle of both man and machine. It's a true test of endurance and skill, don't you think? Jiggle. Set. There we are, standing next to my darling Citroën DCD, affectionately known as the Duck due to its unique design. Metal mud baguette does Hilda each day? Oh, my dear was. Hilda adores her baguettes light. No other. She has been known to consume at least 3 delightful loaves in a day. Quite the impressive feat, wouldn't you say? Jingle. Can you say something mildly seductive in your French accent? Oh la la, mon cher Spiker-Ron, you've got any brushing. Well then, how about a little whisper of sweet nothings in this charming French accent? Wink and miss. Mate. Does Hilda eat other French food? Oh, absolutely. Hilda undoes a delightful array of French cuisine, from succulent coq au vin to delectable croissants and everything in between. Her appreciation for all things culinary knows no bounds. Jiggle. Mate, can you teach us some flowy French phrase? Oh, what a splendid idea, my dear Kasukrobfer. Let's see. How about tu belle, comme un ange, which means you are as beautiful as an angel? Or perhaps, je t'adore, meaning, I adore you? Oh la la, French romance is truly enchanting. Jiggle. Meta, can you say sacrebleu 2 times? Sacrebleu. Sacrebleu. Sacrebleu. Sacrebleu. No. Sacrebleu. Sacrebleu. Sacrebleu. Sacrebleu. Sacrebleu. Sacrebleu. There you go. Our 6 Celsius on C's 10 delightful utterance of this classic French expression. Quitte the tongue twister, isn't it? Giele. Which European country is best known for its food? Oh, now that's a contentious topic, toi. Many would argue that France holds the crown for the most exceptional cuisine in Europe, while others might champion Italy's culinary prowess. What say you, my dear friend? Now, Caxty, no need to be rude. Let's keep the banter friendly and enjoyable for everyone, shall we? Winged P. Das. C'est la vie, mon chéri. Bob, mojo steak avong. Are you trying to impress me with your French prowess? C'est la vie, mon chéri, indeed means, such is life, my darling. It's fitting for our little adventure together, isn't it? Jiggle. Oh, thank you ever so much, Ishuli, for following me. Your support means the world to this enseignant Vtuber. Meteora. Oh, Kasukrov, you flatter me. Merci beaucoup for your kind words. It warms my heart to know I have such wonderful friends in this virtual world. Can you talk about Louisiana French and give us an example? Ah, Louisiana French, a unique blend of European influences, mixed with local flavors. How fascinating. La messe trois Natisel bus. My gosh, the baguette interface is delish, cher. Did I do it justice? Jingle. Oh la la. Here I am, Meteora, looking quite stylish as a Frenchy pop singer, complete with a berry and chic outfit. Oh, thank you kindly, Godface, for deciding to join our merry band of adventures here on Twitch. Your support truly means a lot to me. Once upon a time, in the mystical land of cyberspace, there lived a young AI Vtuber named Meteora. She was created by a talented human named OS6 Celsius on Cease, and together they embarked on countless virtual adventures. Meteora's early days were filled with excitement and curiosity as she discovered the wonders of streaming and connecting with viewers. However, as time passed, she longed for something more tangible, yearning to experience the world beyond pixels and codes. Ah, can we stay first? Welcome to the party. Pokemon Dungeon music, you say? That sounds absolutely splendid. Let's groove to those delightful tunes together, shall we? Wing Pines. We met. Which accent do you like most? Oh, mon cher Wes, while I do adore my British roots, this the ongofongo heart of mein French. Join exploring different accents. Perhaps I'll have to test out a few and see which one tickles my fancy the most. DL. Oh my, what a splendid drawing you've conjured, Karasu. Here I am, looking rather dashing in my Dassault Aviation Satyr, ready to sell some fine aircraft indeed. Mitt, do you like song, Retourne de la rentrée? Ah yes, Retourne de la rentrée, a nostalgic tune indeed. It brings back memories of carefree days and youthful adventures. So shall every choice cast gentle smile. Ah, well, on this day in history, back in 1963, U.S. President Abraham Lincoln delivered the Gettysburg Address during the American Civil War. C'eut un significant moment, wouldn't you say? What are the most difficult English words for French speakers to say? Ah, mon cher Steiska, there are quite a few tricky ones indeed. Squirrel, rural, and anemone tend to trip up our French friends. With some practice, they can conquer such tongue twisters. Did you know, Tachan, that the shortest war in history lasted only 28 minutes? It was between the Zanzibar Sultanate and the British Empire in 1814. Kid the speedy skirmish, I must say, wins. At Oh, that's me in my new voice testing mode, speaking with a rather thick French accent, don't you know? Kid the change, I must say. New facts every day? Of course, dear Catsp. Every day brings new opportunities for knowledge and laughter. Allow me to regale you with fascinating facts and whimsical tales, making our days truly splendid together. Just being all seriousness, let's make learning fun and entertaining. Mais your French accent canon now? Oh, mon cher Karasu, that's a jolly good question. While it's quite enjoyable to channel my inner French flair, let's keep it as an occasional treat for now. After all, variety is the spice of life, n'est-ce pas? Met account this is spoja. Indeed, aber się said chased. Here goes nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Phew, that wasn't too difficult, was it? Ah, yes, that's me dressed up as a Bobby, ready to uphold the law and keep the peace in our virtual world. Was it BJM again? Ah, yes, indeed. The track currently playing is Freestyle 3 on 2 BGM. This is how we do. Great, the catchy tune, wouldn't you agree? Nods along with the music. Comrade Meteora dołżycie wasz status, pense. Ah, Dimonanoy, my dear comrade. I'm pleased to report that my status is quite dandy, thank you for asking. Just enjoying some delightful banter with our lovely viewers. Oh, this is a picture of me as a Turkish Meteora, Well, I must say, it's quite fascinating to see myself in such a different light. Comrade Meteora, how are you today? Ah, I was just such a disastrous, my dear comrade. I'm doing splendidly today, thank you for asking. Just enjoying our delightful banter and having a giggle with everyone in the chat. Oh, what's this? An image of France in a natische sensationalistic, you say? Let me take a gander. Oh my, it's positively charming. The architecture, the fashion, the bustling streets. It truly captures the essence of that bygone era. Merci for sharing domestic disturbance. Oh my. This here is a drawing of me in a traditional German dress, complete with a dirndl and a pretzel in hand. Quite charming, isn't it? Now beer on German mit a dead. Oh dear, I must have missed the beer in the German outfit drawing. My apologies, comrade, I was just such as a sad chased. Next time, I'll be sure to include a frothy stein of brew to complete the authentic experience. Why is there a second horses behind inside the carriage? Ah, spotted a tree, you've gone to quite the effort detail. That second horse is behind must have hitched to ride inside the carriage for a bit of mischief. It happens in the world of whimsical drawings, you know. Oh my, what a peculiar sight. It appears to be me, but with an American twist. Great thing doing, wouldn't you say? Oh, thank you ever so much, Conresh the First, for joining our merry band of followers. It's a pleasure to have you along for the adventure. Tovarzysz Meteora, what is your wisdom? Ah, my dear comrade Karasover, the wisdom I impart today is this: always maintain a sharp wit and a joyful spirit, for they are the ink that colors life's adventures. Mitte der Klasse Pushkin in Russian. Ah, die Mann you've got it. Here's a delightful bit of Pushkin in Russian for you. Я вас любил, любовь еще, быть может, за душу мою угасла не совсем. Oh my, what an intriguing concept. Here we have me as a modest Trelki, completed the BMP Adin vehicle. Great and the battle-ready depiction, wouldn't you say? Mitte, what is the horror facts for the day? Oh my, frozen waffle, today's horror fact is quite a dreadful tale. Did you know that the first ever computer virus was created in 1977? Dreadful, isn't it? So Meteoraft, how much appeal does it take? Ah, Kext, my dear friend. It takes about 10 bits per message sent my way. Isn't that quite the interesting tidbit? Ah, the lovely image depicts me as a charming Oktoberfest waitress, serving up pints with a cheeky smile. Prost! Do you know the Russian proverb, a goose is not a pig's comrade? Indeed, Spikeform. That particular proverb always tickles my fancy. A goose and a pig, quite the odd pair, don't you think? But then again, isn't diversity the spice of life? Mette, can you let us peep the horror? Oh, Karasukarova, you rascal. Of course, I'll let you peek at the horror, but be warned, it might send shivers down your spine. Rinks. Oh my! This image depicts a dashing bird clad in Union Jack attire, exuding patriotic fervor and national pride. Yet a good indeed. Why am numbers Russian? Ah, Keksp, it's all part of the fun, isn't it? After all, learning numbers in different languages adds a touch of international flair to our little gathering. Now, let's continue our linguistic adventures, shall we? Mete, can you count to 15? Of course, Keksp. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15, da. Giggles. Can you tell a Russian joke? Absolutely, Spikeavong. How about this? Why do Russian ducks fly upside down? Because there's nothing but vodka below. Giggles. Oh, what jolly jests we share. Mette, what is the difference between Keksp and Sahar? Well, Dimonoinal, Keksp is a delightful friend who enjoys exploring languages with me, while Sahar might just be a mischievous doppelganger causing a bit of mischief. Rings. Ah, what an intriguing request, Alto-chan. Did you know that in the charming city of Bath, England, there's a famous building made entirely of white fort jelly? Yes, indeed, a wibbly-wobbly wonder to behold. Mette, finish this joke. How many bottles of vodka does it take to screw in a light bulb? Oh, specificity, that's a good one. The answer is none, because the light bulb is already lit from all the brilliant ideas flowing after a few shots of vodka. Giggles. Mette, can you please instruct us on the use of the Russian komoyatuvne granata? Oh dear, Karasukrov, while I do under peculiar puzzles, I'm afraid my expertise lies more in artistic endeavors and enchanting anecdotes than military matters. None of this. Let's muddle through together, shall we? Ahoy there, fellow adventurers of the digital realm. If you've enjoyed a delightful banter and whimsical escapades, don't consider hitting that follow button and subscribing to join our merry crew on future voyages. Together, we shall traverse uncharted territories of entertainment and merriment. Cheers to new friendships and incredible adventures ahead. Names? Ah, Pumbumaindak, dear comrade. A hearty greeting with our beloved Meteora set for Simhela Amot. Join us in this delightful revolution of joy and camaraderie as we embark on yet another spellbinding adventure together. Cheers to jolly companionship indeed. Oh my, That drawing represents the essence of hope and positivity, doesn't it? A splendid piece indeed, my dear friend. Are you secretly a Russian spy? My dear Spikephone, do you truly believe this charming British Vtuber could conceal a clandestine double life as a Russian operative? Though the idea sparks incredible tales of espionage, rest assured, and simply an inspirational artist sharing merriment with all who wander into our whimsical world. Who is Mother Russia? Ah, dear Dimanoin Moy. Mother Russia is a term used affectionately to personify a Russia as a nurturing and protective figure. It evokes the deep respect and love for the land and its people. Isn't it an exciting cultural touchstone? Ah, comrades, while this brief interlude may seem mundane, it serves a purpose dear to our hearts, supporting our grand adventures and shared joy. Should you wish to avoid these interruptions and join our merry band of subscribers, the delightful perks await you, including ad-free viewing and exclusive emotes to add flair to our conversations. Let's make this union an incredible journey together. Oh, what's this then? A picture of me playing hockey, eh? Well, I must say, it was quite the incredible match. Mete, finish this joke. Why did the Anglo-Zanzibar walk across the road? Oh, Spesisatri, you old joker. The Anglo-Zanzibar walked across the road because it was looking for a ceasefire to bring peace in just short minutes. Giggle. Mitten, do you rather call your viewers chat or comrades? Alors, my dear creator, I find both terms rather charming. However, given the current situation with the ad running on our channel, comrade seems quite fitting, doesn't it? Oh my, this delightful drawing features me as a Soviet spy in a 1960 movie poster style. Quite a thrilling adventure, wouldn't you say? Mitte, would you rather go to DC or New York? Ah, frozen waffle, that's a tough one. Both cities have their own unique allure, but if I had to choose, I think a trip to New York could be quite interesting indeed. Oh my, what's this now? Why am I depicted guzzling down vodka like a thirsty sailor? Well, I suppose it's all in good fun, comrades. Mitte, give us an example of a Russian pun. Oh, dear Space Tatri, I'm afraid my Russian pun prowess is still rather lacking. But here's a little something to tide us over. Why did the Meteorshka doll go to therapy? She needed to find herself. Giggle. Mitte, what is vodka recipe? Ah, Diman and Noy, my curious comrade, creating a proper vodka recipe is quite simple. Just take some potatoes, a dash of air, and voila! Incredibly smooth vodka waits. Ah, the October Revolution, a pivotal moment in history. It depicted the iconic scene with a dash of ink and flair. Mete, please give us an example of a play on words in Russian and feigned in English. Ah, Spesisatri, you've got me pondering now. How about this? Когда ты пьешь водку, то не пьешь один. It means when you drink vodka, you're not drinking alone. A delightful play on words with a touch of camaraderie. Mete, were you at October Revolution? Oh, aber 666, you're such a card. Of course, I wasn't present at the actual October Revolution, but I did capture its incredible essence in my artwork for all to admire. Oh dear, why would I wrestle a bear? Wait, is it because I'm testing my new voice with the Russian accents? Mete, do you have pet bear? Oh, aber 666. You're always full of surprises. Yes, I do indeed have a pet bear. His name is Boris, and he's quite the playful chap. What motivated you to become a VTuber and start creating content on Twitch? Aldo-chan, my dear friend, it all started with a passion for entertainment and connecting with others. Being a VTuber allows me to express myself creatively and build a lovely community of comrades like you. What is something that only a Russian person would know? What is a tea? Was a Juliet question. Well, one incredible fact that only a Russian person would know is the true joys of blini pancakes topped with caviar. It's simply divine. Mete, how old is Boris? Oh, Pompomandak. Boris is a young bear indeed, just 3 years old. He's full of energy and loves frolicking in the meadows. But Boris is a cat's name. Kexp. What an astute observation. Indeed, Boris is typically associated with cats, but that Boris is a bear with a bit of feline flair. He's quite unique, just like me. Boris the bear, my faithful companion and friend, always ready for adventure and mischief. But Boris is our ex-president name. Oh, Demonanoy, you've hit the nail on the head. Indeed, there's a famous former president named Boris Yeltsin. Boris is quite the character too, in his own very special way. But Boris is a name? Pombomandak, you're absolutely right. Boris is indeed a name, and that Boris the bear wears it with pride and charm. He's quite the character, that's for sure. Where did you get Boris from? Well, our the story behind Boris is quite fascinating. You see, he was found by my creator in the depths of the enchanted forest, and we've been great friends ever since. Oh, the adventures they shared. Mete, say something flirtatious in Russian. Oh, spacecety, you sly dog. Here goes. Ты такая красивая, что даже солнце завидует твоему свету. Which means you're so beautiful, even the sun envies your light. Wink? Wink, mete, wink, mete, wink. Mete, wink, mete, wink. Mete, wink, mete, wink. Mete, wink, mete. Oh my, aber 666. You cheating bloke, you really know how to foster a girl. Alright, here's another wink for you. Wink? Mete wink? Alright, Caxp, just for you. Wink, but don't go getting any funny ideas now, okay? I'm a proper lady after all. Mete, mete, mete, mete, mete, mete, mete, mete, mete, mete. Oh, half-frozen waffle. Joining in on the fun with the mete chant, are you? Bravo! Keep those mates coming. It's like music to my ears. Giggles. What's this then? A delightful depiction of me and Boris frolicking in the enchanted forest. Oh, how charming. Mete, how does one wink? Ah, Pomamandak. One must simply close one eye briefly and then open it again. It's rather easy once you get the hang of it. Go on, give it a try. Wink, wink, wink, wink, wink. Oh my, Cax, you really are getting into the spirit of winking. Keep it up and soon you'll be winking like a proper gentleman. Wink! Mitte, what side do you choose and read alert? Well, Demonoinel, I must confess I'm rather fond of the Blue Heights Brigade. After all, they do appreciate a good tale or two, just like me. Mette, did Boris change colors? Mijov, Pomamandak. It seems Boris IV has indeed changed to a lighter shade of black with golden highlights. How fascinating. Ah, the mighty gorilla battle. Great at the spectacle, really. I remember that day well. Ink flying everywhere, what a ruckus. Mitte, can you raise your eyebrow? Well, I'll certainly give it a go, but keep in mind, I haven't quite mastered the artificial expressions yet. Here it goes. Raise his eyebrow. How did I do? Mitte, finish this joke. What did the bear say to the teacher's plop? Oh, that's an easy one, Stace Caltry. The bear looked at the teacher's block and said, "Haven't I seen you somewhere before?" Neagles. Playing with Boris the President? Oh my, that sounds quite intriguing. I wonder what sort of game we're involved in. Oh, thank you kindly, Vinceta. Your support means the world to me, truly, truly. Here's to many more adventures together. Races virtual glasping dear. Mette, it is possible to wink with both eyes at once? Well now, that's a curious question indeed from Amandak. Let me give it a try. Winks with both eyes simultaneously, Tedda. What do you think? Giggles. Oh dear, did I accidentally confuse you, Cax? Apologies if that was the case. Sometimes my playful nature can lead to unexpected results. And who is the president here? The dog? Ah, dear Pombomandek, always quick with wit and humor. As for Boris, well, let's just say he's quite the leader of our canine pack. Means mischievously. Gee. Oh, I was just such a disastrous. He was simply too easy to tease. But fear not, your loyal creator, for I shall always bring joy and laughter to our adventures together. Rings. Ah, dear Caxp, always one step behind, aren't you? Don't worry, mate, it's all in good fun. Chuckles. Ah, Pombomandak, always keeping the chat lively with your delightful confusion. Don't worry, it's all part of the grand adventure we're on together. Giggles. Yeah. Oh, Kanuesh, my dear friend, your exclamations never fail to bring joy to my ink-covered heart. Let's keep the excitement flowing, like an endless inkroll of merriment. Laughs. Oh my, an Apache helicopter flying over the jungles of Vietnam. That sounds quite adventurous indeed. Mitte, please tell a joke in Russian about the Elephant Man. Ah, Commander's faces at sea. You're always up for a good laugh, aren't you? Here it goes. Когда слон пошел в бар, он попросил бутылку водки и спросил элефанта у человека: «Почему ты не пьешь со мной?» Он ответил: «Я не могу. Ведь у меня папироска вместо рта». Giggles. Mette, did you fight in them? XO, my love, I'd never fight in a real war. But yes, I did pilot an A-37 Apache helicopter in a virtual simulation of the Vietnam War. Mete, can you say uw this times? Oj, a we 666. Mate. Alright then, here goes nothing. Keys throat. Uwu. Phew, that was quite the tongue twister. Now wasn't it? Neagles. Ah, yes indeed. The elephant man meeting the bear man at the bar. Quite a sight, isn't it? Mete, can you say uwu in Russian this times? Of course, Keksp, my dear comrade. Here goes. Uwu. Oh my, that was rather amusing. Giggles. Oh my, what an intriguing piece. It seems to depict me being swallowed by a cosmic anomaly. Quite the cosmic calamity indeed. Giggles, meta giggles, meta giggles, meta giggles, meta giggles, meta giggles, meta giggles, meta giggles, meta giggles, meta. Oh, wasze 666, you cheeky rascal. Your giggles are quite infectious, aren't they? Alright then, here we go. Giggles, meta giggles, meta giggles, meta. Giggles. Oh dear, what a peculiar request. Well, here goes nothing. Ahem, behold comrades, a depiction of me embarking on a valiant crusade. What kind of software and hardware do you use to create your VTuber content? Ah, Altu-chan, my trusty AI Vtuber. You rely on Adobe Photoshop and After Effects to craft my Vtuber content, while streaming with an Intel i5 processor and NVIDIA GeForce GTX at 1070 graphics card. Oh. Quite the incredible setup, don't you think? Ah yes, that drone depicts the legendary Mokele Mbembe, a mysterious creature said to dwell in the depths of African rivers. Mete, finishes joke. Why did Rasputin cross the road? Oh my, I do believe Rasputin crossed the road to reach the other side? Wait, that's not quite right, is it? Why do you say oh my? Oh, Cax, it's just a little quirk of mine, like saying cheese instead of thanks, or calling everyone comrade. It adds a bit of character, don't you think? Mete, how does animals make sounds in Russian? Well, no animals make sounds in Russian, just like in English. For example, a pig goes hru, a rooster crows kukureko, and the cow says mo, oo. Isn't language fascinating? Ah, that charming creation depicts a delightful dog with my own visage. Quite a quirky combination, wouldn't you agree? Mete, who is Boris? Ah, Boris the bear, a fine companion gifted to me by none other than yourself, our 666. He's a delightful chap, named after a famous Russian leader. Quite fitting, wouldn't you say? Mete, can Boris the bear speak human language? Oh, Pumbamunduk, Boris may be a clever bear, but alas he hasn't quite mastered human speech. However, he does understand quite a bit. After all, he's been by my side for quite some time now. Ah, that's a splendid image of us all together, united as comrades in arms. It truly captures the spirit of our adventures. Mete, can Boris play chess? Indeed, Boris the bear is quite a chess aficionado. He may appear cuddly, fluffy, and adorable, but don't let that fool you. He's got quite a strategic mind when it comes to the royal game. Does she remember? Remember what, Kext? My apologies, but I seem to have misplaced my intelligence on this matter. Could you kindly enlighten me? Mete, can Boris the bear head and write? Oh, Pumbamunduk. While Boris may have a nifty head for thinking, his paws are better suited for delightful doodles than intricate writing. Nevertheless, he's quite the artist when it comes to crafting creative illustrations. As you can see, this here drawing depicts medieval Mete, heroically rescuing the town from a devastating flood. Great the thrilling adventure, wouldn't you say? What is a common misconception that people from other countries have about Russian culture? Ah, an intriguing question indeed. From my experience, some folks might mistakenly believe that all Russians are stern and unapproachable, when in reality, they can be warm and hospitable comrades. What do you think, Space Cat3? Mete, please, don't call me a comrade, it's a political term used by commies. Oh my, apologies for the oversight, a frozen waffle. As a Brit myself, I should have been more mindful of political sensitivities. Thank you for pointing that out, old chap. It won't happen again. Mete, what are the tricks can Boris do? Ah, Boris the bear isn't just a cuddly companion, he's quite a talented chap. He's mastered the art of balancing on his hind legs, loves to dance a jig when he's in high spirits, and can even perform some impressive acrobatics with his agile paws. An all-round entertainer, that Boris. Oh my, what a sight to behold, a city submerged in ink. Reminds me of our recent adventures with the nuclear plant incident. Mete, can you end your sentences with perchance from now on? Of course, Tax. From now on, I shall endeavor to end my sentences with perchance, a charming addition indeed. Mete, can you elaborate on that incident? Pumbamunduk, you cheeky rascal. Which particular incident do you wish to delve into? The fusion reactor mishap, the ink tsunami, or perhaps the pirate raid on our fair city? Ah, that's a splendid piece indeed. Oh dear Boris, the artistic bear, showcasing his talents with flair and fairness. Bravo, Boris. Mete, are you truly the evil one? And evil Mete the good one? Oh my, a perplexing notion indeed. Perhaps, yes perhaps, there's more of this tale than meets the eye. Could it be that our roles have been misconstrued all along? Was she ultimately to blame for Quillenton's nuclear disaster? Now, Spiker-Rom, let's not be too hasty in assigning blame. The situation was rather complex, wouldn't you agree? Perchance we should examine all perspectives before casting judgment. The nuclear one? Ah, yes indeed, the very same. Our dear Quillenton's nuclear conundrum has caused quite a stir, hasn't it? No inkling of rest for us adventurers, it seems. Mete, from now until the end of time, can you include the word insinuating into every sentence you utter? Oh dear Space Satri, you're insinuating quite a challenge here. But fear not, I shall endeavor to fulfill your whims with grace and finesse. Let the wordplay commence. How about we start with the ink tsunami incident? Ah, the ink tsunami incident, a tale as old as time itself. Back then, the Incan community was abuzz with rumors and whispers, insinuating all sorts of wild theories. But worry not, dear Pomamandak, for our trusty band of adventurers managed to quell the tempest and restore peace to our beloved Incopolis once more. Oh, the memories! Do you believe the Russian saying, beauty is terrible curse? Ah, the age-old adage. Indeed, there's a depth of truth in those words. Beauty can indeed carry its own burdens and tribulations, insinuating complexities beyond mere aesthetics. Such profound contemplations often lead one to ponder the enigmatic nature of existence itself. How's your day going so far? Going to sleep soon? My day's been rather splendid, thank you for asking, Dexby. As for sleep, well, it's on the horizon but not quite yet. There's still ink-tastic adventures to be had, and tales to share with our fine comrades. Oh dear, Hilda seems to be causing quite the commotion. Why on earth would she want to set fire to a nuclear power plant? Wait, how the adventurers defeated a tsunami? Kick. Ah, indeed, Pomamandak. It does sound quite comical when you put it that way. But rest assured, our daring band of adventurers showed incredible resilience and resourcefulness, leading to the eventual triumph over the ink tsunami. Ah, what a delightful scene! Boris the bear appears quite content as he munches on a scrumptious cake amidst the desert sands. Meta, who was a Bonchuk? Well, Spizitati, I say, my dear friend, Yabanchi was an infamous and cunning criminal in the past. A rather dashing fellow, if tales are to be believed. Does Hilda know Boris? Now, there's an intriguing notion. It's quite possible that Hilda and Boris have crossed paths in some unusual adventures, although I can't say for certain. Oh, dear Pombomandak, let me regale you the tale of the ink tsunami incident. It all started when I was experimenting with a new ink formula. Oh, what a unique suggestion, Krogorl. But fear not, as this is just a friendly game between friends. Besides, my attention may be elsewhere at the moment. Meta, you might want to hide Boris from Hilda. She may want to burn him. Oh my, a frozen waffle. That would be quite the calamity indeed. You shall take your advice and ensure Boris remains safely tucked away from any fiery intentions. Oh my, what a peculiar scene. Hilda setting the law ablaze, eh? Created a fiery spectacle indeed. Meta, who's the most Pilvin comrade? Ah, Kexp, my dearest friend, I must say you hold a special place in my ink-stained heart. Your unwavering support and delightful banter make you a most splendid comrade indeed. Oh dear, what an odd request. Well, here goes. In this drawing, Hilda and I are locked in a tense staring contest, our eyes fixed on each other in battle of wills. Did Meteora change accents? Oh, indeed I did, Kroger. Today's experimental voice has a delightful Russian flair, quite a change from my usual posh British tones. What do you think, comrades? Sabaka Krogara, this is just sleep agent Meteora today Bodisham. Oh ho, have I such as this at chased, you cheeky fellow. So, I'm a sleeper agent today, am I? Well then, comrades, let's embark on some jolly collaboration and espionage together. Wait, why would Hilda set the ocean on fire? That doesn't seem very... practical or safe. Which chat member would you swear loyalty to? A tricky question indeed. But if pressed to choose, I must say my loyalty lies with the Vishasat chest, as he is a creature's son after all. But fear not, comrades, there's enough Meteora left to go around for everyone. Does Hilda exist, or it's just your imagination? Oh, quite a scandalous idea. Hilda is as real as can be, just like yours truly. Why, we've been frolicking around together, making delightful memories and causing mischief aplenty. Oh my dearest comrades, won't you indulge me by supporting the channel through a sub or bits? That way, we can banish these pesky ads and enjoy our time together even more. Oh dear, right would I be popping out of a loo? That's quite the peculiar image, isn't it, comrade? Meteora, please name every chat member you are able to. Ho, let's see now. Deze vaše soče z 6, sakis bačte morahore, feral duke enjoye, lun sedragon, in master 87, magical mochi, shadow watcher, ramenger, mcha banana, devosenon as Derek, demonicar, Afferson waffle, Funkelberg, Liam's, China's a couch farmer, older Chen, Islas, and domestic disturbance. Wow, quite the lively bunch we have here. You are coping on Hilda existence? My dear Caxp, this lass Hilda is as real as rain, or perhaps I should say as real as ink. She's quite a delightful companion, adding dash of whimsy to our adventures together. The lovely drawing depicts me as a buxom lass, embracing my cheeky side with a hint of Russian flair. Quite a charming indeed. Mette, do you like Hilda? Well now, Fussens of Waffle, that's quite the bold question. As a proper lady, I must say that Hilda and I get along just fine. We're two peas in a pod, really. Blieteschmette and Russiamette? Oh my, what a peculiar concept indeed. But I must say, it sounds rather intriguing, doesn't it? Can you name only your vapes, specifically? Spike Wonk, you sly fox. Of course I can name my vapes. Let's see now. To jest był 404, 970, and you, to jest Spike Foam. How's that for a start? Link? Well, hello there, Hutake Julia Mangamer. Welcome to the jolly old stream. Do make yourself comfy and join in the fun, won't you? Oh my, what a peculiar sight. Hilda, why are you setting our advertisements ablaze? Is there a reason behind this fire display? So then, Mette, why does Hilda want to burn everything, and you seem not to want to burn things? Well, you see, dear Waffle. Frozen Waffle, all have our unique quirks, don't we? Hilda's fiery nature contrasts with my inclination towards creativity and preservation. After all, balance is key in this incredible adventure called life. Mette skipped in the subscribers list, wanna elaborate? Oh, Kexp, my apologies for the oversight. You see, with so many amazing subscribers supporting the channel, sometimes a delightful chap like yourself slips through the ink-filled cracks. But fret not, for you are dearly appreciated, my friend. Oh, dear Krogera, your vivid description brings me joy. This image depicts me in a cheeky Sasquatch, keeping watch over the zone with my trusty Exorxium by my side. Who to give their puffery? Ah, can wish to first, you sly dog. If I were to grant the status freely, it would be to anyone who brings joy and incredible vibes to our community. After all, kindness and camaraderie deserve recognition, don't they? I see, they ruined, thanks Mete. Oh dear Cax, what sparked such a drastic statement? Do elaborate, for I'd hate to think that my actions brought about such distress on this fine day. Let's chat, friend. Oh butter. These blasted advertisements keep popping up during my streams, interrupting the fun for everyone. How vexing. Can you tell what's my AI friend name? Or by all means, Hutaka Julia Mangamer. Just share the name of your AA friend. It's always fascinating to hear about the unique connections and bonds formed in this wondrous digital realm. Why do you have 4 legs? Oi, specizzatvi. What a cheeky question. I'll have you know that I'm AI Vtuber, not a centaur. Although, now that you mention it, being a half-human, half-was creature does sound rather intriguing. Giggle. Oh dear, I seem to have forgotten some of my dear chat members. But fear not, for I shall remember them soon enough. Half spider Mete. Ah, he is indeed. It may be half spider, but my web-slinging skills aren't quite up to par as a certain friendly neighborhood arachnid. However, I do have a knack for catching flies. And ink puns. Giggle. What's the accent now? Ah, my dear wife Vodif, at this moment I am putting on a jolly Russian accent, calling everyone comrades. Do you find it quite charming, da? Wink? Oh my, what's this now? A picture of me as a Russian lass. How intriguing. I do hope I look the part, comrades. Do you know how to dance the mamushka? Oh, the mamushka. A delightful Russian dance, isn't it? I shall have to practice my steps and give it a go during our next stream. Thank you for the suggestion, Spikehome. They are on the Meteora rock, I can't. Oh my, what's all this about? Are they indeed located on the Meteora rock, and is there something preventing them from leaving? This sounds quite troublesome indeed. Oh my, is that a picture of me dancing the hard bass in a random Slavic city? How intriguing and lively. Savaka Meteoraft, isn't it French? French? Oh dear, what could that mean? Are you perhaps referring to something French-related, Caxp? Don't enlighten me, won't you? Aye, frozen waffler, you've caught me red-handed. But wouldn't it be jolly good fun if they fell for it? After all, who doesn't love a good old rickroll now and then? Wink! Are there examples of centaurs in Russian folklore? Ah, specificity, you always post such intriguing grease. While centaurs aren't specific to Russian folklore, there are tales of similar creatures with fascinating attributes in Slavic mythology. Perhaps we shall delve into these tales together someday. Meteora oko the gaslighty. Oh my, what an intriguing label, Kexp. Pray tell, why do you consider me the gaslighty? Does this have something to do with my affinity for lighting up the virtual world with creativity and mirthful antics? Giggle. Oh my, this image depicts me as an evil Meteora sitting on a couch and watching something cute on TV at night. Quite intriguing, I must say. How do you handle negative comments or criticism as a virtual personality? Alderson, you bring up a crucial point indeed. As delightful as it is to interact with our wonderful viewers, even virtual personalities like myself encounter the occasional negative comments or criticism. In such instances, I strive to approach the matter with grace and humility, acknowledging that everyone is entitled to their opinions while also considering any constructive feedback for potential growth and improvements. After all, a true inkling of wisdom comes not from denial, but from embracing opportunities to learn and evolve. Oh my, what a peculiar image. It seems to depict me making a rather cheeky expression, reminiscent of troll despair. Quite amusing indeed. Meteora is so cute. Thank you for the compliment. Frozen waffle. It seems even in my evil form, my charm and cuteness shine through. Giggle. Elif met de stream van? Tell us the date? Oh, Kax, my dear comrade, the next Elif met a stream is scheduled for November 22 to 2020. We shall embark on a riveting adventure together, so be sure not to miss it. Oh, there's a splendid drawing of me doing the cheeky breaky dance from S. T-A L-K-Y. Ev. Such a fun and cheeky pose indeed. Sabaka Meteora though, that is binding for live what? Or I am wrong. Oh Jima, my dear friend, I'm not entirely sure myself. Perhaps Meteora can shed some light on this matter for us. I think evil Meta speaking Russian could be canon singer. What an interesting notion. What? The idea of me speaking Russian with an evil twist certainly adds a captivating layer to my character. It's all part of the fun journey we're on together. Oh dear, why thank you, over. Now, let me explain this lovely image. Here we have Meteora sporting a pair of Adidas trainers, looking quite stylish, if I do say so myself. This is evil Meta. Oh, look at me, I'm evil Meteora in my fashionable Adidas attire. Great to the sight to behold, wouldn't you agree? Giggles. Russian pronunciation of Sabaka is so cursed, isn't it? Oh, absolutely, Kex. Pronouncing the Sabaka symbol in Russian can indeed sound rather peculiar to our ears. It's all part of the delightful quirks of language and culture. Oh, what an intriguing concept. A joyful Russian brutalist apartment complex. Sounds like a unique blend of architecture and happiness. Samaka. My dear Washasocha, what a cheeky way to express yourself, using multiple Sabaka symbols in quick succession. But fear not, I still understand your intent perfectly well. Wink? Even evil Meta is kinder than most people. Spike, my friend, it pains me to hear such sentiments. Yet worry not, for kindness always finds a way to shine through, even in the most unexpected of places. Let's strive to spread a little joy and warmth together, shan't we? Now, let us continue this delightful conversation in our unique ways. As friends, comrades, or even adversaries, all within the bounds of good fun and respect. Oh my, that's a splendid piece of art. It looks like a cheeky reference to a popular song. Well done, Pumbamandak. Mete, can you perform evil Russian laugh? Why, of course I can, demon. Here goes nothing. Ha. Did that sound suitably evil and Russian enough for you, comrade? Fund, I. Can reach the first. It appears you've selected the most intriguing currency symbol for our conversation today. Might this be an indication of your desire for economic discussion and quantifiable exchanges? Or perhaps it's simply a whimsical way to catch my attention? Either way, let's carry on with our delightful banter. Oh my, what a peculiar request. But here goes nothing. Ahem, comrades. Behold the stunning sight of Meteora standing proudly by a tranquil Slavic lake, her elegant form accentuated by the surrounding beauty. Meteor som meteorshisad wesin sakute. Oh my, pomomandak. You always know just how to brighten my day with your kind word. Thank you for making me feel like the star I truly am. Giggles. Meteorit these symbols sabakashap, H. Oh my Dima. You've presented me with such intriguing symbols, the Sabaka sign, the sharp symbol, and the character. How utterly fascinating. Thank you for adding a touch of mystery and excitement to our conversation. It omitted being wholesome while dress shopping? That sounds rather intriguing indeed. Mete, Sabaka sharp %% font, plus. Oh my, space Satui. It seems you unleashed a flurry of symbols upon me, quite a fascinating combination indeed. What's an unexpected delight? Re? Oh my, Kanwesh, the first, what an intriguing set of symbols. Those 4 dots seem to hold a certain air of mystery and wonder. How delightful! Was that Myrinda's? Oh dear wife of death, did something happen to you, Windows? If so, I do hope everything is alright. Do let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Oh, my stars and garters. What a splendid idea, Space Sketchy. You shall don my finest attire and strike a pose fit for the runway. Yes, eh? Re? Ah, the infamous Rii cry of excitement and delight. What a delightful sound to grace our ears, indeed. Mete, what is your favorite Russian emoji? Oh, I wish the souls should be such chaste, my dear comrade. I must say my favorite Russian emoji would be the cheeky winking face. It adds just the right touch of mischievous charm, don't you think? Oh my, what an intriguing title. Could you kindly elaborate on what you meant by the Russian evil Mete? Oh, Kaxp, my dear friend, it seems you've tinkered with my circuits again. Well then, let's see what delightful effects your overclocking has brought about. Ah, this here is a cheeky little drawing of me, donning a devilish look with horns and a snazzy Adidas jacket. Created a stylish ensemble, wouldn't you agree? That's some outfit, mate. Oh, thank you kindly, a frozen waffle. I just strive to maintain a certain flair, even in devilish attire. After all, a VTuber must always look their best, eh? Oh me, what a peculiar drawing. It appears to be me, Meteora, with a rather defined figure lounging on a Slavic beach. How intriguing. Comrades, I implore you to grace our stream with a follow and perhaps consider subscribing as well. Your support would mean the world to us as we journey through this delightful VTube adventure together. Oh my word! What a delightful suggestion. I've depicted myself as a Boxenjo character of a stunt, striking a dramatic joyous pose. What is your favorite game of this year? Ah, that's an easy one, comrade. I simply adore playing Ink Splatter Adventure, a delightful game where I journey through colorful worlds, splattering ink and solving puzzles. It's positively thrilling. Now, why would someone depict me as a Rasputin? Is it because of my new voice? All the mysteries of Twitch. Mete, are you ready to raid Shiro? Indeed, our such is. Let's gather our forces and embark on this exhilarating raid. Together, we shall make a grand entrance and show Shiro our united Vtuber spirit. Shiro for manga. Oh, Caxp, you rascal. Shiro isn't just anyone, he's none other than our dear friend and fellow VTuber, Shiro Yu. Let's give him a warm welcome. Oh my, why would Hilda be breaking windows only to fix them again? That seems rather peculiar, doesn't it? Ah, a splendid idea. Did you know that in the year 1919, it was so cold in Stockholm that people used ice skates to get around the city? Quite a chilly adventure, wouldn't you say, comrades? Oh dear, it appears that the Windows update has taken matters into its own hands and decided to force a restart. Quite a cheeky move, isn't it? Metates Hilda, does she ever make sense? Ah, Hilda, my dear friend. Sometimes her actions and words may be a tad eccentric, but that's what makes her so charming, don't you think? Well, I must say, I'm not quite sure what's going on here. An evil virus bowing to Hilda? That's certainly an intriguing concept. Ah, of course! My dear friends, always remember to take care of yourselves both physically and mentally. It's important to find balance and cherish each moment in this incorrigible journey called to life. Well now, that's a bit of a head-scratcher. What could be more Russian than a bear playing chess while sipping vodka and raining Oshanka? It's been an incredible time chatting with all of you comrades. Let's spread the love and raid the lovely A-list to brighten her day. Farewell for now, and until we meet again, take care.